Hello students, welcome to EPG Pashala. I am Professor C.P. Vashish from the Department of Library and Information Science, University of Delhi. I retired in 2000. Today we are going to talk on the module Major Libraries of Delhi from paper Public Library. To know the origin, development, collection and functioning of public libraries and reading rooms in Delhi. Libraries are gateway to knowledge. They provide information, entertainment, education and support lifelong teaching learning programs. They have existed in our society from earliest time. During the medieval period, there is no mention of library except that of some collection of handwritten documents were maintained in royal palaces for the royalty and selected few of the society. During the period of Akbar, there was even a Minister of Education, Minister of Library named Abdul Rahim Khan Khanan. After the coming of Britishers, some activity was noticed in the field of library. The Delhi Institute Library that was informally created in the year 1862 and formalized in 1865 with the formation of Delhi Society for Promotion of Literary and Cultural Activity has attained the age of 153 years. This library located in Gandhi ground area of Chandni Chowk has now grown into a full-fledged library system of repute. This library has changed 5 names since its inception. It was known as Delhi Institute Library between 1862 to 1902 for 40 years. Was called Delhi Public Library from 1902 to 1916. Was called Hardinge Municipal Public Library between 1916 to 1942. It was known as Hardinge Public Library between 1942 to 1970. And from 1970 it is known as Hardyal Municipal Public Library. Delhi was put on library map in the second half of the 19th century. In 1965, the Delhi Society for Promotion of Literary and Cultural Activities was organized, and this is said to be the beginning of library movement in Delhi. The members, mostly Britishers of the society, had earlier donated their personal collection of books and named that as Delhi Institute Library around 1862. This is the picture of Delhi Town Hall. Delhi Institute Library was earlier established in one of the rooms of this building. An incident of 23rd December 1912 changed the entire course of the history of this public library for the good. On this day, a bomb was hurled on the procession of Lord Hardinge by a mob of freedom fighters led by Lala Hardyal in the Company Bagh area of Chandni Chowk. Lord Hardinge, however, escaped unhurt. To mark the event, a committee was constituted under the chairmanship of Rai Bahadur Shiv Prasad for the construction of a building to house the Delhi Public Library. In a very short time, a sum of rupees 70,000 was collected. Eminent people of the time contributed liberally. Khan Ali Haji Baksh Elahi contributed rupees 14,000, while the Maharaja of Kashmir contributed 10,000. A magnificent building came up within 4 years record time and was named as Hardinge Library. After 1951, many public libraries cum reading rooms have come up in the city of Delhi. Total number of such library cum reading rooms is around 250. Their collection ranges from 1,000 to 13 lakhs. It is noteworthy that some of these libraries are exclusively for children. National Bal Bhavan Library at Kotla Road, New Delhi was established in 1956 at the initiative of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, first Prime Minister of India, with the aim of educating children between the age group of 5 to 16 and fostering in them the habit of lifelong reading. It is open from 9 am to 5 pm. It follows open access and can seat 60 students at a time. It has children-specific collection of 35,000 volumes. Though the library does not follow any library management software, it does have a computer with internet facility. Data conversion of the barcoding of library collection is underway. DDC SKU classification is being used to classify and organize the collection. In 1992, the library got a new home which is very spacious and enough space for organizing various activities. The library is fully funded by the Government of India and is supervised by technically qualified lady librarian. There is a separate room for the kids between the age group of 5 to 9. It is very well organized, quite attractive and fully decorated. There are two sections in the library, the children's section and the reference section. Children's section have easy access to the books in the library as they are kept in open shelves. The reference section has a good collection of reference books related to arts, science, culture and literature. New books are regularly added so that children can keep themselves abreast with the latest developments in these areas. National Bal Bhavan Library is not confined to print collection alone. Literary activities are also clubbed with the library activities. This is done by organizing various innovative and lively programs such as creative writing, storytelling sessions, poem recitation and Kavi Sammelan, interaction with writers, theme-based discussions, quiz programs, book reviews, debates. Dr. B.C. Rai Children's Reading Room and Library. It is housed in Nehru House, 4 Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg, New Delhi. Dr. B.C. Rai Children's Library and Reading Room is another children's specific library in the city. It was established in 1964 on the initiative of famous cartoonist Shankar Pillai. It is funded and managed by Children's Book Trust. The library membership is open to any child between the age group of 5 to 18. Two types of memberships are available. Children residing at a distance of 20 kilometers or more can avail a special membership and by paying 1250 rupees, of which 1000 rupees is refundable. The ordinary membership is 650 rupees, of which 500 is refundable. The security deposit is refundable at the time of withdrawing of membership. Every member is issued photo identity card. Parents, guardians can accompany the child member of the and guide him or her in selecting the books of interest. However, parents, guardians are not allowed to borrow books in the absence of the member. Books have been arranged under the 3 different age groups. Group A provides books for children in the age group of 5 to 8 years. Group B provides books for children in the age group of 9 to 12 years. Group C caters to children of the age group between 13 to 18. Library follows open access to facilitate free movement and browsing within the library. Punjabi Academy Library, housed in DDA Community Center, Sadar Thana Road, Motia Khan, Paharganj. The Punjabi Academy Library was established in 1983. It remains open between 9:30 am to 6 pm on all working days. It has 44 branches designated as composite libraries. It is fully funded by the government of NCT of Delhi. Its book budget is 6 lakhs per annum. It has a staff strength of 40 professional librarians, 40 semi-professional assistants and 38 other staff supporting staff. The academy helps in opening new libraries by providing free books, periodicals and furniture. It also provides free Punjabi books and Punjabi periodicals to schools and colleges. Founded in 1984, Central Library of New Delhi Municipal Council is housed in Palika Kendra. It remains open from 10:30 am to 7 pm on all working days of the week. The book collection consists of 13,000 volumes. It subscribes to 40 periodicals and 18 newspapers. Library is automated and has OPEC and internet facility. Its reading room can accommodate 45 to 50 readers at a time. Photocopying, consultation, referral and reference services are provided by the library. Library has a budget of 7 lakhs, 3 lakhs for books, 2.5 lakhs, 50 lakhs for periodicals and 1,50,000 for miscellaneous. The staff strength of the library is 13 professionals, 10 semi-professionals and 2 others. Besides Central Library, it has 8 branch libraries. 6 of these libraries are known as Palika Pustakalaya, located in Aliganj, Baratghar, Babar Road, Mandir Marg, Northwest Motibagh, Rohini and Lakshmibai Nagar. While NDMC Children's Library is located in Kedwai Nagar, the Sports Library is located in Kaka Nagar. Hardyal Municipal Public Library. This is a new building which was erected in 1916 at the cost of 70,000 rupees. Established in 1862, Hardyal Municipal Public Library is housed in Hardinge building. It is the oldest public library in the city of Delhi and has attained the age of 153 years. Besides main library in Gandhi Ground, Chandni Chowk, it has two branches, Pulvangash and Daryaganj. Out of 272 municipal wards in Delhi, New Delhi, the library has its presence in 28 wards in the form of branch library or reading room. Two of the branch libraries are functioning in rented buildings and rest of the 28 branch libraries are functioning from community centers of their respective municipal wards. Total number of staff of the library is 31, comprising 7 professionals, 9 semi-professionals and 15 support staff. Membership. Library has over 650 live members and on its roll. The live membership is open for those who pay 1500 plus security of 1000 rupees. The number of annual membership is also almost same, who enroll themselves as member by paying an annual subscription rupees 200. For reading room facilities, one has to pay 500 annually. Those who want books for home reading are required to make another deposit of 1000 rupees, which is refundable. This makes them eligible for getting issued 2 books for 15 days duration. Members wanting to get textbooks issued have to pay an additional amount of 400, which is refundable. Working hours of the library. The main library remains open from 8 am to 8 pm on all working weekdays except holidays. However, reading room facility for newspapers is open 350 days of the year from 8 am to 10 pm free of cost. Its collection of 1,70,214 volumes comprises 84,314 Hindi and Sanskrit books, 64,447 in English books, 21,453 Urdu, Arabic, Persian and other titles. It subscribes to 56 journals and 30 daily newspapers and caters to the need of over 1,250 members. The purchasing of new books every year has been very inadequate because of the non-availability of sufficient funds. The rare book collection of 7,543 consists of 6,575 English titles, 582 Hindi and Sanskrit titles and 386 Arabic Persian titles. 91 of its priceless documents were destroyed in a fire in a week-long exhibition organized by Delhi Public Library to celebrate its 60th year function on 1st February 2010. Lending service available from main library located in Gandhi Ground and 2 branches of Pulvangash and Daryaganj. The reading room facilities are available in main library as well as the branch libraries and all the sub-branches in 28 municipal wards. Marwari Library. Marwari Library is another most important public library in the old city. It was established by Seth Kedarnath Goenka in 1915. It is located at 1457 Chandni Chowk area in a rented building having 2 floors. It is the second largest heritage public library founded in pre-independence India. It was the center of meeting point for many revolutionaries, freedom fighters, politicians, social reformers and other important personalities in various walks of life like Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Harivansh Rai Bachchan, Vijay Lakshmi Pandit and many others. Seating capacity. The reading room of the library can accommodate 40 readers at a time. Besides, the committee room has a capacity of 15 members at a time, which can be used at time of exigency. Raghumal Vaidik Public Library. The Raghumal Vaidik Public Library is yet another public library established in 1915. It is managed by Lala Raghumal Trust. Its collection exceeding 30,000 volumes has a concentration of Sanskrit and Vedic literature. Its annual budget is 10,000 rupees. Fatehpuri Masjid Library and Reading Room. This is the picture of one of the heritage libraries founded in 1926. The Fatehpuri Masjid Library and Reading Room, Chandni Chowk, was created in 1926 and was attached to a school in Fatehpuri Mosque. It is also called Fatehpuri Islamic Library. It is being managed by the Delhi Waqf Board and caters to the requirements of Muslim community of locality. The book stock exceeding 15,000 Arabic, English, Hindi, Persian and Urdu specialize in Islamic studies. It subscribes to 21 serials and 50 newspapers. It has 10 very old and valuable manuscripts of Mughal period. Ramakrishna Mission Library and Reading Room. Ramakrishna Mission Library and Reading Room, New Delhi, housed on the campus of Ramakrishna Mission Ashram at Pachkuiya Road, New Delhi, was established in 1956. Its working hours are from 8 am to 8 pm. Its collection has 50,000 volumes. Library subscribes, receives 150 periodicals besides 10 newspapers. It has a book budget of rupees 1 lakh per annum. Its staff strength comprises 3 male professionals and 5 other male support staff who work under the supervision of an engineer monk. Besides, there are quite a few other volunteer library workers too. Library is fully automated and uses BLIS for organizing various housekeeping operations. It has 15 computers, 2 printers, 1 scanner, 3 barcode readers. It is a member of Library Consortium. Its services comprise consultation, book loan, referral, photocopy, internet browsing and OPEC. There is separate seating arrangement for males and females. Purushottam Das Tandon Library. It was established in 1960 with a small collection of 3,360 books. It has grown into a well-developed library of over 70,000 books. It is an integral part of Servants of India Society, Delhi branch, popularly known as Lok Sevak Lajpat Bhavan Library. Library is located in Lajpat Nagar 4, New Delhi. It is named after Bharat Ratna awardee Purushottam Das Tandon. The collection of library comprises ethics, philosophy, religion, social sciences, humanities, sciences, nature cure, arts, technology, history, biographies, etc. Library has about 7,000 books for 1863 students members. Library has a special collection of Gandhian literature. Library subscribes to 35 periodicals and 13 newspapers in English, Hindi and Urdu. Over 10,000 members utilize the services. Library has 260 live members. Delhi Public Library. The most important landmark in the history of public libraries in city of Delhi has been the creation of Delhi Public Library. It was established in 1951 as a public library project by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, with technical assistance from UNESCO. Currently, Delhi Public Library is functioning under the administrative control of Ministry of Culture, Government of India through Delhi Library Board, an autonomous body established under the special resolution of the then Ministry of Education, Government of India. Delhi Public Library System. Besides main library at Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Marg, Delhi Public Library System comprises 1 regional library at Sarojini Nagar, 3 branches, that is Karol Bagh, Patel Nagar and Shadra, and 24 sub-branches, 3 community libraries, 12 residential colony libraries, 22 deposit stations, 70 mobile library points. In addition, it has a Braille library which caters to the requirements of over 500 visually impaired readers. Delhi Public Library has a sanctioned staff strength of 449 personnel, comprising 329 professionally qualified library staff and remaining 120 non-professionals. Many of these positions are lying vacant. Staff is an important component of the library system. Its impact is clearly reflected in the quality of library services rendered. Delhi Public Library is fully financed by the Government of India. During 2010-11, it received grant and aid amounting to 16 crores 66 lakhs. Under non-plan, it was 12 crores 41 lakhs. and under plan head it was 4 crores 25 lakhs. It was spent under the following heads. Under non-plan, on books and reading material they spent 6 lakhs 83,000. Under plan they spent 84 lakhs 81,000. The total was 91 lakhs 64,000. On establishment, under non-plan they spent 11 crores 1 lakh 25,000. Total was 11 crores 1 lakh 25,000. Other items they spent 1 crores 61 lakhs 37,000. Under plan they spent 2 crores 84 lakhs and 84,000. Total was 4 crores 46 lakhs 21,000. Expenditure on books and staff. During the initial years, the expenditure on books and staff salaries used to be almost equal. But as the staff component started growing, the expenditure on staff salaries started showing an upward trend. The following decennial figure of expenditure compiled from various annual reports of the Delhi Public Library is a testimony to this. During 1951-52, on books it spent 40,783. On staff it spent 40,564 on staff. During 1961-62, on books it spends 1,13,529. On staff it spent 1,96,584. During 1971-72, on books the expenditure was 2,09,751. On staff it was 10,16,248. During 1981-82, expenditure on books was 3,88,203. On staff it was 32,41,751. During 91-92, on books it spent 1,90,627. On staff the expenditure was 1 crores 32 lakhs 54,987. During 2001-2002, expenditure on books was 34 lakhs 84,878, and on staff it was 5 crores 21 lakhs 89,878. Technical services. On the basis of selection done by Book Advisory Committee for English, Hindi, Urdu and Punjabi, the books are purchased, technically processed and transferred to respective service units. During the year 2010-11, as many as 33,868 books were procured. 33,868 books were procured, out of which 33,647 were purchased and rest 221 were received as gratis from various sources. Under Delivery of Books Act, 10,711 titles were received. Reader services. Members are given 1 to 3 borrowers tickets depending upon the size of the library service unit against which books are issued for 14 days. Membership. Any resident of NCT Delhi can avail free membership of DPL system without any annual subscription by filling a membership form obtainable from reception desk at a price of ₹2. The applicant has to make refundable security deposit ₹50 in case he or she is unable to secure the recommendation of a suitable guarantor such as a gazetted officer, elected member, elected public representative, MBBS doctor, lawyer, bank manager, chartered accountant, etc. Children's sections. Children's section have been set up in Central Library at Dr. Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Mark opposite Old Delhi Railway Station, Sarojini Nagar Regional Library, Patel Nagar Branch Library. All these 3 children's sections have been revamped with new books, DVDs, toys, games and suitable furniture. These children's specific sections are very well decorated, furnished with colorful chairs and tables. Extension services. Delhi Public Library System is running 2 types of extension services, that is deposit stations and mobile libraries. Deposit stations. This innovative scheme is being run by Delhi Public Library in collaboration with housing societies, residential welfare associations. Under this scheme, books are lent to societies, associations, and training imparted to their volunteers for keeping the issue and return record. At the end of the March 2011, there were 22 such deposit stations in the same city of Delhi. The scheme served 2,451 members and issued 28,002 books. Mobile libraries. Since the beginning of Delhi Public Library, this scheme has been very popular library service in colonies of Delhi and around. The mobile library service was suspended for some time because of non-availability of CNG mobile buses. This service has been again reintroduced since 2005. During 2010-11, it served 4,275 members in 70 colonies and issued 71,156 books. Bajakar, Delhi Public Library runs a gramophone record and music cassettes library where these are lent to registered borrowers of the library. Braille Library. The Braille is the specialized service of the Delhi Public Library which caters to the reading requirements of visually impaired members of the library. Service to prisoners. Delhi Public Library provides library reference library services to prisoners of Central Tihar Jail of NCT Delhi. Delhi Public Library is named after the name of Sardar Dayal Singh Majithia, who was the son of the Sardar Lehna Singh, a general in the army of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Dayal Singh Public Library was originally established in 1928 at Lahore in Punjab in the pursuance of the will of Dayal Singh Majithia. He was born in 1848 and died in 1898. A philanthropist and social reformer of the 19th century, Punjab, after partition of India, with the efforts of late Diwan Anand Kumar, the first Vice Chancellor of Punjab University, Dayal Singh Public Library was re-established once again in Free India in 1950. The library was re-established in its new building at 1 Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg, New Delhi in 1957. Library building. The library is housed on the ground floor of the two-story building of its own. Except for few rooms for trust officials and readers, the entire upper floor is rented to other offices and to Daily Tribune newspaper. The total area of the library compound is 1.31 acres. This is the view of the reading room of the library. Here people are using newspapers and books, and the reading room is nearby these stacks. Floor plan. Reading hall on ground floor opens to the view of first floor of the building with high ceiling. The stack room and reading room is a unified one. The stack area is mix of steel and wooden double-faced unit racks of 7.5 feet and 6 feet of height respectively. There are 198 unit racks, bookshelves, 90 unit fixed on one side of the entrance and 102 units on the other side stand organized in 6 blocks. Library manpower. Manpower comprises 7 people including 2 professionals, 1 semi-professional and 4 library attendants. Budget. Main source of revenue of Delhi Dayal Singh Public Library Trust is from the rent of the building. Roughly the earnings are distributed as follows. For staff it is 5 lakhs, for books it is 3 lakhs, for periodicals it is 1,20,000, for binding it is 60,000 rupees. Indian publications in English and other regional languages have registered a steep rise after independence. The books are no longer a scarce commodity. They are available in abundance and on almost all subjects and in all languages. This has facilitated in opening more and more libraries. Formation of National Book Trust on one hand, Children's Book Trust on other hand, book councils, 5-year plans, organized book industry, annual book world fair have all been instrumental in the growth and development of public libraries in India in general and Delhi in particular. Thank you.